Zoom. What are you doing, Zoom? Hello, everybody. I noticed while I was editing this video, I forgot to do an intro. So here I am. The next thing we're getting into is I'm gonna start trimming the center console and trying to fit it and get everything happy in there. Looking back on all the video clips, I noticed how many times I had to pull the center console out and go trim and come back, and so hopefully it won't be a crazy long video. But yeah, that's what we're getting into, so stay tuned. I'm back. I guess the next thing is to mess with the center console. So I'm gonna bring it in and like kind of get the scope of the trimming. Ooh, okay. So I might try to relocate this onto this side. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. That way I can cut all that out. And I think I'm gonna have to put it in afterwards. So I'll probably cut all the way back to this. Probably follow that line, go back, then just cut that whole piece out. We're gonna have to cut quite a bit. So I think, like I was saying, I think I'm gonna bring it all the way back to add that as extra space and bring it out as close to the outside of the trim as I can. And then I'll probably just run the line of the darker gray like molding on that side, because the mount for the hydro is right there. And then I'll bring it back in. Hey lady, what are you doing?
Folding up pants.
Folding up pants?
Now I'm gonna start on my fuchsia thing.
Oh, what's Tiffany doing?
It shouldn't take very long though, it's not bad.
What's Tiff doing?
She's sitting there on the couch.
Okay.
We're kind of paying attention to the CSI.
Yeah. I'm gonna cut a little bit with my new Dremel.
Okay.
I'm just gonna full send it. I kind of don't want to, but I'm just gonna cut the trim and let the dust settle.
Okay.
There's no videos on it.
Nope.
Like nobody else has done it and videotaped it to show everybody, so.
That's true. Well, go for it. If anybody can do it, you can.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna try my best. Gonna be that right there. That's like the point of no return. here. Hopefully that's enough. I think I'm gonna have to take it all the way almost to the wall, if not. So I'll probably notch it all the way to give myself a really good angle. It took a lot in me to cut this. Man, it was struggle. But I got over it. That's gonna do it for me right now, guys. It's not the end of the video, but I'm gonna close up and go hang out with the family for a little bit. But it is coming together. I am super stoked on the brake line clamps. They're like cable clamps, but whatever. So good. Can't get over how like well that looks. Like so good. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna pack it up and close up shop for today. It's about to be dark anyways in 25 minutes. So to be continued. At this point, it's becoming a war of attrition. So I'm having some issues. My batteries are dying. Not good batteries. And I underestimated the scope of both of these jobs. So we're still fighting it. We're still fighting it. But I have gotten a pretty good amount of work done on this. Cut this whole thing out. I think I'm gonna have to shave it. Like, I actually don't know if I'll be able to save any of this darker trim plastic. I'm trying to. So I'm gonna try to get it as close to it as I can, like right where that shine line is, right here. Get it right up close. That way this little edge right here still remains. Maybe we can retain some of the rigidity it has. Notch it a little bit. Right the back of that. Widen that out. Cause it's almost there. And then I'm just gonna have, it's gonna be a cut down, like yeah, man. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to keep most of it. I mean, it's already there. Let's see if I can shave down here. I don't know if you can see my nail or not. Shave that up a bit. See where it lands, and then most likely gonna have to cut a lot of that, just so that the edge of the bracket can come out. Where did my Dremel go? Okay. Back a little bit where it enters the back of the center console, and then got a bunch to shave down on the left side. Oh. I think I found a way to bump this out. I'm gonna try to fit something in between this, and it kind of bumps it out. And it might bump it out enough to get the amount of angle that I want for my handbrake placement. Because like as it sits, it's gonna have to sit like this, and the handle's tweaked. Good old Kate. Hunting. It'll allow me to tweak it a little bit closer to the outside of this. So I'm gonna kind of shave down here, get rid of this nub left from that anchor point, and then kind of smooth it out, and then see if I can get something in here to bump this out enough, and then see if I can make it like a permanent fixture. That way I can just I won't have to do anything special to install it, so it'll go in and out, and I won't have to be like, oh, okay, it doesn't clear. I think about like once I get it snugged in there, once I get it snugged in here, maybe drill another hole and then just like zip tie it there. Semi-permanent, more temporary. Side. Hey, excuse me, B. Yeah. Come on. Suppose it was a little unnecessary, but ow. Yeah. Cool. Hopefully that lasts a little bit. right around the corner, boys and girls. It's even tweaked already. I mean, before it was like all the way to the right, but yeah. A lot more cutting and trimming than I've seen a lot of other people do. But I haven't exactly seen it on ours with this style of mount off of the shifter like that. I guess the next piece is the cup holder. It's planning. Cut it in half, as to slip it. I'll just feed it through. Too much, too close to the shifter. It's a tough decision. I feel like this is one of the best mounting solutions that I've had so far. But then it's out and exposed to me doing my thing.
Guess I'd say, guess I'd, guess I'd say, please come back. Guess I'd say, please come back. Guess
day or so, I haven't been able to get much work on it done. So I've been like driving around with it all exposed like this. But I've got it pretty well done. Yeah, it tucks under. I had to do a little shaving right here. But it ducks under like the bracket piece that this thing screws into. Then you might be able to see it in there. But it tucks up under here, and then I have like this it's like a rubber like fuel hose or something that I use just to shove in between one of the pieces of the trim to hold it there. And then I'm trying to get the centerpiece kind of shaped out, but this is pretty well done. Might shape it up a little more, like just trying to make it look good. But the other side looks pretty dope. Tried to like line it up with the line. Set it over like that. Finally hard mount it. Hopefully I can get this looking halfway decent in here. And we'll be able to finally prime it. I'm so excited for that part. I've been doing all this trimming and I'm like, so far I feel away from this. But it's coming together. It's coming together. Looks so cool. Piece needing to be cut away, as you can see. It's just been riding on the top bolt here. So I gotta clearance that. And I think I hope I don't need to, but whenever it's sat, I think this metal ring piece was super close to the bottom one too, so I might have to clearance that a bit. But I think that'll get us pretty close. Pretty close to the end product here. What? What are you doing, goofball? What? What's going on? With not too much shimming, much more shaving to be done. All good. It's all good. Bow, 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 bow. And I knew that I would. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, I got you. Blech. Ow. And beating. That looks good. I like it. Looks like I kept the line pretty well. I don't know, that's looking mighty fine. Really good. I think it'll tie up a little differently once I get the trim bolts that hold it to the dash in. And then obviously mount my storage under the storage bin bolts. Man, we're about there, guys and gals. Hoping for gals as well. You know, mixed audience is what I'm after. Anybody that wants to watch. Oh man, it's like at these points, it's like, do you keep going, or do you like, you just leave it? Do you just send it like that for a little bit? I do think we need to get after that a little bit, but it's in there.
Guess that's it. Guess that's Guess that's it. Please come back. Guess that's it. Please come back. Guess that's it.
Everything. You're almost ready to final install, I think. A little crunch for time, but I guess that's not new. Yeah, I guess that's all I can do today. That's kind of sad. We're getting so close. Hydro bleed, then that one's finished, and then I need to buy the caster camber plates for the front. And then I think I figured out, I have to check a few more things, but I think I figured out how to run the Maximum Motorsports caster camber plates and a bigger diameter BC dampener, or damper. So that should work. Fingers crossed for that one, but we'll try. I'm trying to get the front angle scenario situated. I'm still not really cool, or I'm still not really comfortable, should I say, with deleting that sway bar, because I'm like, how's the ride gonna be? But a lot of people I've been seeing lately seem to think it doesn't really, they can't feel the difference. So I think it's just going to be another one of those things. I got to trial and error kind of thing. So, but that'll do it for today. I'm going to clean all of this, make sure it's good to go back in. Then do the final like fitment for the hoses, make sure all of it's tight. And I won't put the other seats in until we bleed it, because I want to make sure no leaks. But we're close, very close. But until next time, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider it and be safe out there.